Former teacher accused of tossing a 2-year-old into a wall. Hell of a mugshot. Hell of an accusation. 47-year-old Christy Kovarczyk, former teacher at a childcare center in Middletown, Connecticut, is accused of tossing a 2-year-old toddler, quote, like a piece of luggage into a wall at the facility. Has been charged with risk of injury to a minor, reckless endangerment in the second degree, per police. Daycare confirmed Kovarczyk was terminated from her job for the incident. She had worked at the daycare since 2019. Probably should go back and check the footage if it still exists. Kovarczyk turned herself into police February 26 and is due in court again on April 2nd after appearing in court on Monday. Middletown, Connecticut police said the January 12th incident occurred at the Town and Country Early Learning Center. Police started their investigation that day when the child's guardian came to them asking the teacher to be arrested after the facility notified her of the assault and allowed her to watch surveillance video of the incident. Probably asking, why didn't the facility call the police? Well, we'll see. Guardian of the 2-year-old told police what she saw. She said the child fell to the ground. Then Kovarczyk grabbed the child's shirt with both hands, picked the child off the ground, and launched the 2-year-old through the air like a piece of luggage. The arrest warrant says NBC Connecticut with those horrific details. According to police, the director of the facility heard an elevated voice when it happened, pulled up the surveillance camera for Kovarczyk's room, saw children, quote, wrestling. Kovarczyk was standing there allowing the children to wrestle, which is not allowed. Then she picked the child up off the ground by the back of her shirt, threw the child off to the side, and there was a loud thud as though something hit the wall. The director then ran into the room and found the child crying. Kovarczyk said the victim was fine. The director removed the child and reported the incident to the parents and the State Department of Children and Families. Stand corrected. Did what they were supposed to do. Detectives obtained the surveillance video, found that it confirmed that Kovarczyk picked up the child, tossed the student to the side, and the child's head hit a nearby wall, causing a minor contusion above the right eye, police said. The arrest warrant says the child was thrown around 6 feet. That's like a stunt in a movie. Only a qualified stunt actor could perform that and be okay. 2-year-old child, 6 feet. Kovarczyk said in a statement that it was, quote, chaotic. Children were pushing and pulling each other, and the 2-year-old was climbing on top of another child. So, Kovarczyk said she grabbed the victim, moved the child out of the way, and the child's head hit the wall. Kovarczyk said that it was not intentional. Okay. She was remorseful and admitted to losing her cool. Police said they reviewed some video footage with the daycare director and video from November 1st, showing Kovarczyk shove someone, and video from January 8th showed Kovarczyk lift a young child out of a chair by the shirt and drop the child to the ground, kick a victim who was on the ground, and push onto a child's chest to force the child to lie down at nap time. These are 2-year-olds. Police obtained video footage from the daycare from October 11th through January 12th, and they are going through it. Good luck with that. Looks like you're going to be finding some other infractions. Town and Country Early Learning Center spokesperson said, upon observing the incident involving Ms. Kovarczyk on our internal camera monitoring system, we immediately initiated an internal investigation, notified the appropriate state authorities, and terminated the employee. Our safety and training protocols are amongst the strictest in our industry, and we treat any such incident with the utmost seriousness. The safety and protection of the children in our care is always our top priority. Spokesperson there from Town and Country Early Learning Center, NBC Connecticut as well. Now, the Connecticut Office of Early Childhood released a statement on Tuesday afternoon saying the Office of Early Childhood, the state agency that licenses childcare programs, became aware of this unfortunate incident and conducted a joint investigation with DCF. While the program is currently in legal for failing to substantially comply with the regulations, the resolution to the legal matter is pending. The OEC takes these situations very seriously, and we take every measure needed to ensure the health and safety of children. I submit to you, Yasmin, that this is a woman who doesn't like children and has anger issues, perhaps, and is, well, if the conduct is proven, and it seems like she's not even denying it. She's not denying it. This is a criminal. This
I
is
mean, it's hard to deny
outlandish.
there. It's on video, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just terrifying. I don't have children, but my friends do. And I know how difficult it is for them to send their children to daycare, not just because they'll miss them or whatever, but because you're so worried that your child will be treated properly, treated well, even. You're entrusting a near stranger with your most precious and beloved thing in the entire world. But in today's society, daycare is an unavoidable reality for so many families. Even families that are able to have one parent home with the child, sometimes they still opt to send the kid to daycare because it helps to socialize them. So I would hate for stories like this to deter families from sending kids to daycare, but I couldn't blame a parent for being more than a little wary. But like I said, unfortunately, that's just not an option for many families.
No, it's not. Not an option. And I'm one of those parents who could have kept my daughter home even longer. She was home a long time. And then my aunt said to me, at some point, you
Yeah.
want an only child, you got to get her socialized with other children. But that was among my biggest concerns. I
Mhm.
had parents who would come stay with me when I worked as an anchor in St. Louis for a month at a time. They'd literally pass each other in the airport because I didn't trust anyone yet to watch
Mhm.
my daughter. So it is unfathomable to me that someone would look. I can't fault the daycare too much, but all these incidents, and you're only now calling DCF? And what about the police, too? When I see a crime, I'm calling the cops, yeah. Okay. Every single time. And a contusion above the eye, the child thrown 6 feet, to me, concussion, growth stunted. I don't know. A lot went on here that is devastating. And then you think of the long term effects. Do I remember when I was 2? Probably not. But then I was never thrown 6 feet, my
Yeah,
head
I mean,
hitting the wall.
but that's the sad truth of it is you don't have to remember it to still have those lifelong repercussions that you have to deal with. And then you
Wow.
say, why am I this way? Oh, because when I was 2, some woman threw me 6 feet. It's just insane. Such an insane story. I can't.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
like you said, the fact that it happens so many times is weird. So.
Yeah. Insane is a good word for it.